Welcome back to the Dividend Diplomats YouTube channel, guys. You've got Bert and Lanny, your favorite investors out here in all of social media and all of investing entertainment, guys. Today is all about a certain ETF that paid us over $1,700 this past quarter, and it's only getting better from here.
Smash that subscribe button, everybody. Give this video a thumbs up. Holler at your boys. The Dividend Mother Effing Diplomats. We're talking today about a certain ETF that's near and dear to Lanny's heart, and about the dividend income it paid them.
No SCHD, no JEPI, no JEPQ here on today's video, guys. So hopefully you guys don't click away knowing that it's not about those ETFs, guys. Again, ETFs, exchange traded funds, basket of stocks, lowering your quote unquote potential beta from individual stock picking. And there's a certain ETF that I've been buying now for exactly 5 years straight, every single week, like clockwork, not a single break in that sequence, guys. Both my wife and I have been doing this, and that is the Vanguard High Dividend Yield ETF VYM, guys. Bert, but this ETF, like, what are really like the holdings within this ETF to get a quick background?
Yeah, for sure. So VYM is different from SCHD, where it's more diversified. It has over 400 holdings. The top 10 holdings.
500, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. The top 10 holdings only make up 24% or 25%. So it's pretty spread out amongst there. Industry wise, the top industries are going to be financials, healthcare, technology, defensive, industrials, all making up over 10% of the fund. In that holding, Lanny, you got names such as Broadcom, ticker symbol AVGO, JP Morgan, ticker symbol JPM, ExxonMobil, Procter Gamble, United Health, J&J, Home Depot, AbbVie, and Coca-Cola round out the rest. That's a fantastic top 10 that's well diversified and high-powered dividend stocks.
Yeah, exactly. Very, very, the composition again is very different from like your S&P 500 as well, which is again heavy in tech. Again, this has tech exposure, but again, focused on higher yielding dividend stocks, guys. And they announced a Q2 dividend. Now, it wasn't my favorite. It wasn't Bert's favorite. It wasn't an investor community's favorite Q2 dividend. Obviously, a lot has to do with timing. Bert, what was that Q2 dividend that was announced from Vanguard's high dividend yield ETF, baby?
All right, 86.17 cents. It was a dividend. It was, in fact, a dividend, but it was down because of the timing. So what happened for a lot of funds that you saw this SCHD, you saw this with all the Vanguard funds, was because it was paid on a different week in the month compared to last year in March, and then June. It messed with which quarter paid. So that's really what it drove down to. It was noise. So this year looked down, but it still was a substantial dividend. And when you look at it year over year, VYM still up from the dividend stand front year over year.
Sure, touche. That's good valid point, guys. So we've been investing in it for 5 straight freaking years, and they announced an 86.1 cent dividend distribution announcement. How many dollars did this guy get in that Q2 payment? It's not only about the dividend that was paid. It's all about the dividends because we have dividend reinvestment turned on, aka the drip, baby, drip. And what that means is when that dividend gets paid, it automatically buys and acquires more shares automatically at that given market price that day. So all dividends from VYM are reinvested back into more shares of VYM. And this is what Bert and I call the big spin wheel effect in dividend growth investing.
Yeah, when it just starts building and it starts compounding, you buy those shares and those shares produce more dividend income the next quarter. That dividend grows when that dividend announces. So these free shares that you're picking up from the reinvestment turn into more shares and more shares and more shares, more shares, just all the way through.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing, guys. Dividend gets paid, more shares acquired, bigger dividend the next time, more shares acquired, and it's the circle of life, guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rob,
So let's get into the numbers here. Yeah. Let's talk numbers, Lanny. What are we working with here from the Lanny household?
all right. Well, we'll start with the taxable account, guys, the financial freedom accounts, the accounts that you have access to right now. The account that, yes, you do pay, again, qualified, dividend tax rates on them, the long-term capital gains tax rate, the dollars that you can use today to fund your lifestyle, guys. In my taxable individual stock brokerage account, man, oh man, oh man, earned 900. I received a $917.38 VYM payment into my account. The best part about it is that it actually acquired just a smidge, just a hair, 2 hairs, 6.98 more shares or 7 shares more at that dividend payment.
Wow. I have nothing more to say. That's 7 shares. Those 7 shares are going to be producing $20 plus in dividends over the rest of this year alone.
No,
Just from that trip.
it's damn true.
Yeah, that's freaking impressive. But it didn't just stop at your taxable account. You said you're not the only one in your house that's been buying VYM on a regular basis.
You're damn right, brother. My wife also got a nice banger of a dividend check, guys, in that mail. Just open that mailbox. I got my 917. She got her $681.45. And that also acquired an additional 5.19 shares.
Wow. Wow. I don't know how much more we can take, Lanny, of your accounts there.
But
there is more.
There's more.
Please, no more. Oh, for the love of God. Who's going to come running out from backstage?
JR. No. Oh, have mercy.
Oh, man.
So in the retirement accounts, guys, I do own a little bit of VYM, a little bit. I got $143.12 dividend payment as well. And that got reinvested in the retirement accounts for an additional 1.09-ish shares.
Oh, all right. So paid you a dividend of 917. Your wife received a dividend of 681. Your retirement accounts got 143 smackers. What was that grand total for VYM dividends, Lanny?
Guys, remember, this is just one ETF in this portfolio over here, guys. That was $1,741.95, guys. And that's all cool and all. But the best part was that it bought another 13 shares or an additional $46 plus in forward future income that I'll start to receive in Q3, essentially.
Yep. And that doesn't even factor in dividend increases that are going to be coming down the pipeline too. So that total is probably going to be over $50 in forward income by the end of the year, just because VYM paid you more and you did nothing to get those extra shares. Wow.
Sharing this video, because that's what it's about, building and just being relentless. Again, it's not the sexiest ETF. Again, only up over 70% over the last 5 years. It's not up just 5%. It's not up 110%, but it's up 70% in 5 years, guys. So it's the little engine that continues to create this great dividend machine right now, guys. $1,742 where I didn't have to do anything for outside of working, saving aggressively, and investing like clockwork.
All right, everyone, let us know, what do you think about Lanny's VYM dividend? Do you invest in VYM, or do you prefer SCHD or another ETF combo? Also throw in there, what were your ETF dividend payments in that comment section below.
Like this video, subscribe to this channel. We got one thing left to tell you, jabronis. You're either with us or you're against us, Jack. That was Bert, the Hurt, and Lanny from the Dividend Diplomats. Over and out.